It is inherent to human nature to want to love and be loved. We want companionship, we want to have fun, to feel passion and excitement, to enjoy humor. We want to feel safe and secure, and we want our children to feel safe and secure and stable. We want lasting love, and we want it to last a lifetime and beyond. So for many singles, this is more difficult than it might seem, and that is why I've created the Lasting Love Academy. Let me explain some of the benefits and features of what is in the Lasting Love Academy and how it might relate to you, whether you're in a relationship, not in a relationship, you struggle to get into relationships or to even date, or you are currently in a relationship and you want to either improve or enhance your relationship, prevent problems, or resolve some problems that you're already having in the relationship. My name is Alisa Goodwin Snell. I spent 17 years as a marriage and family therapist, so I've got a lot of background and experience. I have spent the last 10 years as a dating coach. I've written numerous books for singles. I have DVDs, audios, and of course hundreds of articles, all of which are available within the Lasting Love Academy. So a big part of what I teach is the 5 stages of the dating process. This is a skill development program where I'm focusing in on all the skills that you need, from you being able to get into the dating game, be able to get dates, all the way through to engagement and marriage. So if you are currently not dating, or you're struggling to get dates, break the too nice, the just friends, or good for now traps, you're having a hard time with texting, online dating, getting dates to follow through, you're having a hard time getting multiple dates, you're having a hard time getting commitment, or you keep getting stuck in bad relationships or with people who have addictions, infidelities, dishonesty, those kinds of things. If you're struggling, then the first stages with the first stages of the dating process, or you feel like you just want all of the information I have, I'm going to give you specifically what you need if this fits for you. If you are currently in a relationship, or you feel like it's going that way, and you don't really need all of the specific advice that is relative to, getting out there and dating and all of that early stage stuff, stage 1 and stage 2 stuff. If you don't need that, then my relationship package would be the best option for you. Let me first start with what my program is and how it's outlined for those who are in the early stages of the dating process, or for those who are interested in getting everything. So for those who buy my dating system with the Lasting Love Academy, which really, if you're in those early stages of the dating process, you need all of it. So you're going to get all of the information you need for all 5 stages of the dating process. You are also going to get my 4 books and 6 hours of DVDs. Now you will notice that my main book is single. That's like a 200 or 300 page book, and it covers all of the information that I teach in great detail, with the underlying concepts and principles, and like the 17 secrets to male and female psychology, how to break those common dating traps, how to date from first date all the way through, how do you time and pace dating, how do you date multiple people at the same time, how do you avoid sexual contact, how do you identify the early warning signs of the abusive and manipulative, how do you get people to invest and engage more, how do you do this in a way that you feel more faith in yourself, your future, the opposite sex, and in God. All of that is covered in my main book, Single. And of course, this is a very comprehensive program. So now the next book is It's Just Technique. Now the It's Just Technique book is so that you understand the specific dating techniques and how to do them, and you have a really quick reference guide with everything that was taught in the main book, but now you can find it in a really quick and easy guide, so that when you're going on a date, you can pull out the book and see what you need to do. Now this dating system comes for women, and it also comes for men. So there's an It's Just Technique book for men, and there's an It's Just Technique book for women. There's a red flag rule book for men, and there's a red flag rule book for women. So the red flag rule book covers those early warning signs that you would be able to identify in 3 dates or less of someone who might be potentially abusive and manipulative. It helps you to rate their level of a lack of empathy, self-control, and personal responsibility, so you can identify whether or not they may have a high, moderate, or low risk of lacking in those areas. So it's a very handy and useful tool. Now the book in the back is weekly dating advice. That is a goal book that correlates with the main book and gives you specific goals that you can work on. And for those of you who would like to have a coaching type of experience, but just don't have the money and the resources to be able to do that, then that book really helps you to be able to personalize and create some goals that will help you to put all of these concepts into action. Now, the 4 discs that you see are DVDs. The DVDs cover in detail what to do and how to do it. A lot of times people need a visual. They need to see what these techniques actually look like. And so these 6 hours of videos that are available in these 4 discs are part of the dating system as well. Now, when you get your dating system, it comes in a box, so you'll receive a box like this. So you get the hardcover of the books, and you get the box, and they will be mailed to you. But in addition to that, you are also getting access into the Lasting Love Academy, which is an online dating and relationship course. So for instance, you are currently on my website at Lasting Love, or at itsyourtechnique.com and lastingloveacademy.com. So if you click on the online courses, you will now be able to see what those online courses are. In order to buy the dating system and the Lasting Love Academy, you need to click on this product. You need to click and purchase this product. You'll notice that I've grayed out the price, and part of that's because I'm doing an introductory price in the beginning, and I don't want to confuse people why that price can sometimes change. And so you'll be able to see the price when you go to the actual website. You'll see it there. Now, once you purchase the Lasting Love Academy, the dating system will be on its way to you and will be mailed to you, but you get immediate access from the time of purchase right in to the Lasting Love Academy. So when you purchase it, now you have courses that are available within the Lasting Love Academy. So you'll see there that it says My Courses. Once you click on My Courses, it takes you into the page where your products are now displayed. You will notice that all 3 of my main courses are presented here in the Lasting Love Academy. So you've got stage 0, stage 1, and then you've got stages 2 through 5. So everything you need to create a solid foundation, and then to get it out there and to be dating more effectively and to manage all the problems of dating, and then all the way through the relationship issues. So stage 2 through 5 covers all of the ways that you can deepen your connection, manage anxiety and anxious and avoidant attachment patterns, manage communicating, deepening the communication, increasing trust, solving problems as a couple, solving conflict. All of those things are presented because obviously you're going to need all of that information as you go along. So let's just open up one of these courses. We're going to go into stage 0, and I'm just going to give you an idea of what this would look like once you're inside. So here we are, we're inside of our online course, and you will notice that there are a series of courses below. There's some check marks to the side. This is a great functionality of the Lasting Love Academy, is that you get to mark the courses that you've already, or the pages that you have already completed. So the videos, the audios that you have already completed, you get to check them and mark that you've done them so you can keep track of your progress and the things that you've already learned. There's a lot of information in here, and that's a really valuable feature. So let's look inside of the core principles course and look inside of the material there. There's a video here. Once you watch this video, you will have the opportunity to mark it as complete. When you mark it as complete, now you know that you've already done it and you can move on to the next course. Many of the videos that are available in the Lasting Love Academy are 3 minutes, 15 minutes, sometimes they're 20 minutes. I tried to make many of the videos short so that it's something that you could do in small segments, and then, if you get distracted or you need to move on to something else, you can stop there and come back. Now, there are some audios that are available in the Lasting Love Academy that are lengthy audios, and there are always content outlines so that if you need to interrupt the audio, you can come back and find your place. So let's say that we want to go back to a previous lecture that I did. Then you would click on the previous page. If you wanted to go to the next one, you would click on next. There are 7 lessons out of 90, well, there are 95 lessons in here. We're on page 7 of those lessons. And so, there's a ton of information. So I could click to move forward, or if I prefer, I don't want to maybe browse everything from one lesson to the next. Maybe the idea of going step by step by step is a little too daunting. Well, all you have to do is scroll down. At the bottom of every single lecture is ongoing information, everything that is basically an outline of what is being taught and available, and you can click on any one of these. Now you can see what you've already completed, and you can click on the ones that you haven't completed. You will notice here that there is a progress tab. So with the videos, if I haven't finished a video, it's going to scroll through and you're going to see a red line that indicates how much of the video I had finished. Again, these are just really useful features. You could continue to scroll down on this page and see more and more and more of these articles. For those of you who are already in a relationship or are already dating somebody and hoping that it will become exclusive, you don't need all of that early dating material because obviously you're already in a relationship. You could come back and buy those materials later if you wanted, but maybe right now you just want the specific relationship advice and you don't want to have to pay for materials that you don't really need. So in that case, let me show you what you can do from here. So we go back to your online courses. And now we're going to move down to the Creating Lasting Love, the relationship package. What's included with the relationship package? Well, the dating system's not included, and again, you didn't need it. The dating system is particularly good at helping people get into a relationship. And if you're already in a relationship or you feel like you're already good at dating in those early stages, you don't need it. So let's take a look at, once you've bought this package, the Creating Lasting Love relationship package, what would your materials look like? So we would go to My Courses. All right, so now you will notice that much of the same information that was available for the others is still available to you as well. You get stage 0, where you're developing a secure foundation. You're learning the deeper underlying concepts to help you make good decisions, to understand how to advance your relationships, how to be personally secure, and how to create secure attachments, how to address your fears and discover the truth that will set you free from your fears, how to identify the anxious and avoidant attachment patterns, and how to create a secure attachment. So your stage 0 and then your stage 2 through 5, information is right at your fingertips. So you still get a ton of online access. So there's a tremendous value, but you're not having to pay for something you don't need. For those who are unsure of what they need and they don't want to make a huge investment, or maybe they're not really ready to jump in and start dating aggressively, the next option for them to consider would be to just get stage 0. So if you go back up to your online courses, you would click on that, and then you would see that here is developing a secure foundation, both personally and in a relationship. This is a lot of deep foundational concepts. I don't get into the dating stuff, and I don't go into great detail about relationships and how to change and improve them, but I do give a great overview of all of the concepts and things that would help you to have a solid foundation, both personally and then moving forward in relationships. So if you were to purchase this, this is what it would look like. So you would have your courses, and then inside your courses, there is your product. So you would have that. And again, this included close to 100 articles, audios, videos. There's so much value in this purchase, and it's really a very, very low cost purchase, and it gives you an opportunity to really sample in some of the deeper concepts that I teach without the huge financial investment. Now, some of you will feel that you really would prefer to have some individual coaching, that you would like to learn more and know more about these concepts as they specifically relate to you, and problem solving and breaking your patterns and really personalizing it. This is a great way for you to get individual coaching with me at a bit of a discount. I do individual coaching with people from all over the United States and even outside of the US. So please feel free to call me or text me at 801-447-6000. I'm happy to help you in any way I can. And thank you so much. Let me know if I can be of help. Bye-bye.